This is episode number 207 of the Middle Country Public Library podcast. Hello and welcome. I'm Sal DiVincenzo here in the studio with my fabulous colleagues, Sarah Fade.
Hello.
And Nicole Rambo.
Hello.
How you both doing?
Good.
Good. We're going to jump right into our show, but before we do, hit that like button. Just hit it right now. Just get it out of the way.
Click.
There you go. See how easy. You got the sound effect here from Nicole Rambo, and you're done. And also subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate that.
I do have to say, I was watching a YouTube video, and they did that little trick where they stop it in the middle.
Yeah.
And I got very annoyed. Because it was like a tutorial thing, and I'm like, okay, I do this. And then it was like, and by the way, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So I don't think that's... I don't know.
Part of the tutorial.
It is part of it.
You have to like.
That made me not
in
like
order.
it. I was like, oh.
It's like dislike.
Yeah.
But I think that it's like it has to be for like bigger YouTube channels. It must be like a requirement.
It's super important.
Yeah, because like you could tell some of them don't really want to do it.
Yeah.
You could tell they feel silly. Like it's not like in their personality to be like begging people to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
But they do it, and I think it must be like a requirement.
That and also the comments supposedly does something to the algorithm. If a video is being commented on more than other videos, they'll move that up in the listing in the algorithm.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Interaction.
But I don't like that little.
So would you rather it in the beginning of the video or the end?
They can do both. That I don't. The bookends.
Yeah.
I don't care about that because like I expect that.
Uh-huh.
But when you're like into something and then it's like changes to different music, it was stopped. It wasn't like conversational like this. It was like a video and then it stopped and then there was and then she popped up in a different outfit and like make sure you like that.
Oh, so it's like a post production edit probably.
Yeah,
so
and I was like,
in there,
oh,
all right.
not gonna like it.
Well, we're not going to do that
Good to
here.
know, yeah.
So it's like, right, so
We should. It should
we
be
do that,
like us, because right now it's on our faces or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But then we should insert like a video of
Yeah,
us
exactly.
being like, "Hey, oh, you didn't expect to see
Just
us."
anger everybody. Everybody would be like, oh.
Yeah.
That is a good idher.
No, they'll click off.
When
Or
will it
just
happen?
scare our viewers or listeners, give them heart
Exactly.
attacks. Just Nicole pop up.
Yeah. Out of the corner.
Yes, with a little thumbs up. Hit the
Yeah.
like button. All right. So thank you for liking the video after that wonderful banter that we had. And Nicole, why don't you go first? What you got this week?
Okay, so real quick, for our listeners who've come over to the children's side, we have a new setup over on our J Fiction
Okay.
shelves. Used to be set up in a more traditional author's last name, from 8 or numbers to, Z. But now we've redone it, and it's by topic.
Okay.
And then authors' last names?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have favorites, action adventure, historical fiction, mystery and suspense, science fiction, and fantasy. And then fiction.
So-
they didn't fall into that category. Or there might be 2 copies, and one
Okay.
might be in the favorites and one might just be in regular fiction.
That's it?
Yes.
So who determines favorites?
Laura.
Who determines favorites? Does that have to do with the circulation, or does someone in your department
Like
say?
awards?
Someone in the I would say circulation awards, just known. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like
okay.
industry standards, sort
Like
of.
people are
like,
coming in and asking for this, and
and
Like
like
the
it's just
Giving Tree.
right. Yeah, just things that are known as just like your
like is Harry Potter in there? Is Harry Potter in the favorites? Do you know?
probably in favorites and
Yeah.
probably in sci-fi fantasy.
True.
We might have
Okay.
2. And then
Okay.
when you Google it, when you're in the catalog, it's Google as a verb.
Is it a verb? Yes.
It's
it is.
separate
Yes.
from
Yes, like the Xerox. Yeah,
From
You're
the
going to get
noun.
your degree taken away.
I know.
Snatched back by ALA. No.
when you're in our catalog doing a search, you'll see where like all the spots there it's in.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So wait,
Yeah.
so what are they again?
Favorites:
Okay.
action adventure,
All right.
historical fiction,
Mm.
mystery and suspense,
Mm-hmm.
sci-fi and fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
and then regular fiction. Because we'll get a lot of kids
But
coming
where
in.
does horror come into play?
It's gonna be in
Yes.
fiction. There's not enough. Of it.
Horror for
Maybe
kids.
a mystery and
I feel like
suspense.
there's a lot of like R.L. Stein and stuff. I mean,
That's
it's
true.
not. Don't think of adult
Although
horror.
although-
think of children's horror.
Although Sarah R.L. Stein is so popular, he might be in favorites.
All of R.L. Stein.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's in Mystery and Suspense.
Oh, that's
I don't
true.
know. You guys are doing this.
I know. Well, I'm not.
This
wasn't one of my projects.
This is actually they've been doing this for a while at other libraries in
Yeah.
other parts of the country.
Yeah.
Actually,
And like school libraries.
Yeah.
Some school libraries.
It's not very different than ours because we have a
No.
mystery section.
Exactly,
That's,
yeah.
I mean,
Right.
and we have a sci-fi fantasy
Yeah. We do,
section.
yeah.
So
Because kids will come in and they'll say, I'm doing a project, and the teacher's saying I need to read a historical fiction book, or I'm
Yeah.
doing a project.
no, it's a
and
good idea.
yeah,
Smart,
yeah. I think it'll be really helpful, and and they all have stickers on them. That's
Nice.
that
Yeah.
show what they are, which is nice. So if you're in over on the children's side, and take a look.
Children's site is so colorful. Their shelves are so colorful. They got stickers and they got all these different things.
I know.
We got to get
When
some
I
stickers.
tell patrons they need to go to children's, I go, just go to the Happy Bright side. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay.
It's pretty bright over.
Yeah, it is bright. Okay.
Okay, so that's just quick if you're over here. And then as for my topic, I saw a mental floss. It's 21 phrases you use without realizing you're quoting Shakespeare.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? I thought that was funny. Did you take a Shakespeare in college?
I had to read Shakespeare, but it wasn't a Shakespeare class.
Did
What
you?
about you,
Okay.
Sarah?
Well, in high school,
Oh, I took like a Shakespeare.
Like specifically?
Yeah, it was just all we did was Shakespeare. Yeah, I passed by the skin of my teeth. Not good at it.
No.
no.
No, not good. I don't even remember what we read. I just like the teacher a
probably
lot. The teacher was
Shakespeare,
really
right?
nice. I liked her. She was very forgiving towards me. But anyway, Wild Goose Chase.
Really?
Yep, it's from Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 4. Do you want me to quote Shakespeare to you?
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
in an
absolutely.
accent.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, no. I can't do it. Oh, it'll come to me. Okay. Nay, if your wits run the wild goose chase, I am done. Oh, no, I'm not good at this. For thou hast more of the wild goose in one of thy wits than I'm sure I have in my whole 5. Was I with you there for the goose? I can't read Shakespeare. Anyway, it was Mercutio. And that's what he said.
I'm going to pull that part.
If our wits run the wild goose chase, I am done for. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, so anyway, green-eyed monster.
Okay.
Jealousy, right?
Mhm.
Othello, Act 3, Scene 3. Oh, beware, my lord of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster, which doth mock the meat it feeds on. Iago said that.
Mm.
Yep. Pure as the driven snow.
Okay.
That's in Hamlet,
Mhm.
Act 3, Scene 1. And The Winter's Tale.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I don't need to read them all to you.
Mhm.
Seen Better Days.
Really?
Which I feel, right?
I feel like
know.
it's very modern, that
I
term.
know, but it's an As You Like, Act 2, Scene 7. True is it that we have seen better days, and have the holy bell been knolled
But I
to
feel
church,
like
and sat at the good men's feast,
not
and
really
wiped
a
her eyes.
saying.
Yeah, but I never use that saying for like time or for us. It's always like, hey, that car's seen better days. Like it's usually an object and not a thing, not like us or like timing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no, it definitely is. But I feel like I don't think he coined that. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like
The first recorded use of Seen Better Days actually
might be better.
appeared in Sir Thomas More
Mhm.
in 1590, but the play was written anonymously, and is often at least partially attributed to Shakespeare.
1590 is pretty.
yeah. So I feel like that saying's been around, and
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's a bit of a stretch. That one.
Okay. It's fine. Off with his head. Richard III, Act 3, Scene 4. It's
Yes.
not the Queen of Hearts and Alice in Wonderland.
Interesting.
Yep.
Wow.
Forever and a Day, As You Like It, Act 4, Scene 1. Now tell me how long you would have her after you have possessed her. That's Rosalind. And then Orlando says, forever and a day.
Hmm.
Aw.
This is mental floss. Thumbs down.
Why? Where do you think it came from?
I think it's been around, and he just put it. I don't think he made
Like
these
he was
sayings up.
using
Yeah, I think they were
modern.
like forever
term-
and a day. That's not like
Yeah, but
an idiom or a super. You know what I mean? That's like
Good riddance? No?
yeah, good riddance. I mean,
Maybe no one was saying it.
yeah, or maybe.
that's like saying he said no, thank you, and now we all say
But that
it.
wasn't a popular thing in his plays.
How do you know?
Was it really?
Good riddance is
It was
a super
only-
popular
No, I'm
thing?
saying no, thank you.
Fair play? Fair
Fair
play?
play? I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
That's possible.
That's in The Tempest.
Okay.
Okay,
To lie low.
okay.
Shakespeare's plays contain brilliant wisdom that still applies today. In Lie Low, he concocted the perfect two-word PR advice for every celebrity embroiled in a scandal. It's Greek to me.
Okay, see that might not have been.
That's
That seems to be very clever.
really
Something a
would
clever
like
person would say.
Julius Caesar.
Nicole's
Yeah.
teacher who taught
I'll see if I can find her.
Shakespeare to
Yeah.
chime in on this.
No, but that one I feel like is something like a clever writer.
I mean, I
would
feel
come
like we
up
can pick up a
with.
James Patterson book and be like, and take quotes and be like, look what James Patterson, like.
Yeah, but this is the first time. This is when Shakespeare is,
Yeah,
He's not the first author.
Yeah, but still, I think he was the first culturally important in England, entertainment-wise.
I don't know. I'll see if I can find my teacher. This was 20 years ago, but I'll see if she's still around. She might remember me as the worst student she ever had. Oh, yeah, I remember you asking for extensions every other week. I was like, please. I don't know what this is saying. I remember one time I embarrassed myself so bad in class. I was reading, as you could tell, probably was even worse then. And it had like babe, the word babe in it or something, like a baby.
Yeah.
And I didn't say he was saying like babe, but like I was clearly like confused. And she's like, Nicole, he's not flirting. He's talking about a baby. And I was like, oh. So
Now that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah. So obviously I have no.
Keep going.
I don't
Yeah,
know
what
if these
else?
are
Yeah,
legit or
what
not.
else? No.
Sarah seems not to think so.
Some of them, maybe.
Sarah has issues with statista
Yeah.
Well, I don't like to teach.
and mental flaws.
As good luck would have it, the Merry Wives of Windsor.
Okay.
You've got to be cruel to be kind from Hamlet.
Okay. See,
Okay,
again, I feel like this is something that someone would have made up.
That I feel
And,
like, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's not like,
Okay.
goodbye.
We're getting better. We're getting better here. Let's go.
So again, good night. I must be cruel only to be kind. Thus bad begins and worse remains behind. Hamlet. There you go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Love is blind.
Yeah. See, that's also
okay.
something I think
The
someone would come
Merchant
up
of
with.
Venice.
Yep, yes.
But it does say Chaucer.
Oh, okay.
look.
Chaucer
The one way before Shakespeare.
actually wrote the phrase, for thou is blind all day and may not see.
Oh, you mean all of these themes that Shakespeare stole is not original?
In The Merchant's Tale in 1405, but it didn't become popular and wasn't seen in print again until Shakespeare wrote it down. Now Love is Blind serves as the 3-word explanation for any seemingly unlikely couple.
No, I believe that.
Yeah.
That he stole it and then it became popular.
The be-all, end-all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
from
like an
Macbeth.
interesting
Yeah. That's a
connection of words there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Break the ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the way that it's meant to be,
In
like,
the way that it's meant to, yeah, in the
not
terminology,
like I
yeah.
walked on the pond and broke the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Heart of Gold.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, hold on. Oh, yeah. Heart of Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that
can
is
see
that right? I mean,
Yeah.
you could see
I
that
wouldn't-
one.
Henry
yeah.
V.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Kill with kindness.
Definitely. They weren't killing with kindness before him. they were killing with knives
This is
and
in The Taming of the Shrew, Act 4, Scene 1. This is a way
Gauntlets
to kill
and
a wife with kindness, and thus I'll curb her mad and headstrong humor.
All right, we'll give him that one.
Knock, knock, who's there?
Really?
No,
Apparently.
see, I feel okay. So now that one I feel like
Like as a joke?
as a joke.
Yeah, I think so. Knock, knock, who's there? In the other devil's name, Porter from Macbeth.
It's
Well, that's
interesting.
not a
It's
joke,
interesting.
though.
Well, I don't. You have to read the whole scene. I don't
Yes.
know what's.
But back then, did people just like would knock knock, and then someone would say, "Who's there?"
So you're just living out acts
Yes,
like
exactly.
Yeah.
like normal.
That's right. They wouldn't
like,
go ding dong.
there.
Now, if he did that one,
But he's saying, but he's saying the whole thing.
Yes.
Like Porter's saying, knock, knock, who's there? And the other, like,
Yes.
it's not like a knock, knock is happening. And
Yes,
he's like,
exactly.
who's there?
yes. So that's yeah.
So I
That's a
guess
clever way of.
he's kinda doing it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Live long day.
All the live long day.
I don't think so. That sounds like a.
Again, it's an interesting.
To towers and windows, yeah, to chimney tops, your infants in your arms, and there have sat the live long day with patient expectation to see great Pompeii pass the streets of Rome.
He's mixing some words up that might not have been used together before. I'm gonna
You
give
can have too much of a good thing,
too much of a good thing.
and as you
Wow.
like it.
Maybe. Again, I feel like these are clever ways of putting words together.
The game is afoot.
Yeah, because how many foots were there back then?
The game's afoot.
Before
Follow your
Shakespeare.
spirit, and upon this charge cry, God for Harry, England, and St. George. King Henry V said it in Henry V, Act 3, Scene 1. And then a lot of people know it from Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
So
Okay.
if you're interested in learning, if your kids are interested in learning
give me that
more,
link?
yeah, I'll give you the link.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then if you want Shakespeare stuff
Yes.
over on our side, the J side, and I'm sure on your side too, it's 822.23
Yes.
is the section.
Uh-huh.
And then we have some in fiction about like fiction stories of Shakespeare. And then the Who Was series, which is pretty popular for kids. In the biography section, there's one on Shakespeare as well, which would probably be good.
Yeah.
And then you can come to your own conclusions.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can have a discussion with Sarah.
A plagiarizer.
Yeah.
We thought this was just going to be a straightforward episode, and now there's controversy. All right. Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.
Sarah, it looks like you have something interesting this week to talk about.
No, not really. Well,
I love this. I love these episodes.
Yeah, this is the February new DVD list.
Nice.
Yes. So we're going to have Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Already?
Sarah's favorite movie of the year.
Yes.
Already?
So far.
With Finn Wolfhard. Yes. Carrie Coon. Sigourney Weaver.
I
Bill
love
Murray.
Carrie Coon. I didn't know she was in it.
Yeah. When a single mom and her 2 kids arrive in a small town, they begin to discover their connection to the original Ghostbusters and the secret legacy their grandfather left behind. Bum, bum, bum.
Sarah, you really didn't like it, right? I mean,
Not at all. Not one little bit. I was like really mad. I almost walked out. of
Really?
the theater. Yes.
Oh, wow. Because I
Yes.
saw the first 10
Some
minutes
cost
and I was...
fallacy. You should leave if you don't like it. Did you know that?
What's that?
I learned economics recently.
Really?
The sunk cost fallacy. You should walk out. If you don't like a movie, get
Yeah.
out.
Get out?
You already paid your money. So
Yeah.
now all you're doing is wasting your money and your time.
True.
So you might as well just
Well,
leave.
but I was like,
Want to stick it out?
yeah, because it might get better,
It
but it
didn't.
didn't.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I know.
Oh, so
But however, Sal, you liked it.
I liked the first 10 minutes. I only saw the first 10 minutes. It
Oh,
was
get out of here then. You.
It was a preview. No,
Get
it was a
outta here,
preview.
then.
It was like, they
Yeah.
showed the first 10 minutes. and-
Okay. Another one of our coworkers liked it.
Right.
Okay.
She thought it was very reminiscent of
Okay.
the old ones that she liked.
Mm-hmm.
We have different opinions.
I'm all for fan service, Every now and then it's.
I thought it was very childish. I thought the original was adult, and I felt this was very childish.
That's very interesting. Okay.
So I was watching it, and I'm like, oh, who is
I
that?
will watch it and I will let you know.
Yeah, you probably will like it because you'll probably something.
Because why, Sarah? I'm childish.
Yeah.
Is that what-
Yes, and also you can share it. No, but you can share it with Gemma.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's
that's
not.
true, okay.
I did not have a child with me to go. Oh, this is so funny when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not like
Right.
what I expected.
I'm interesting.
So if you have little ones, I think you'll. I mean, not little ones.
Yeah.
But like
tweens.
9 and up, I would
Yeah.
say,
tweens,
yeah.
okay.
Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. Set in 1998, this origin story explores the secrets of the mysterious Spencer Mansion and the ill-fated Raccoon City. So, if you like the Resident Evil franchise, it goes.
Nice.
Okay. Marvel's Eternals
That was good.
with Angelina Jolie, Gemma Chan, Richard Madden, Kumail Nanjiani?
Isn't it Kumail Nanjiani?
I thought it was Kamal Nanjiani, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Kamal's in it.
Kumail's in. And there's nothing to do. Sometimes it's hard for me to pronounce
Yeah.
things.
Oh my god! You know what I kept saying wrong? Like a ding dong. Okay, there's a PBS show called Sanditon.
Okay.
It's based on a Jane Austen novel. It
Oh.
never finishes. It's
Oh.
Sanditon.
Mhm.
I kept saying Sandition. Confidently asking people if they watch Sandition. And they would look at me and they would be like, and then they'd realize what I was trying to say. And then be like, oh yeah, not correct me. No one corrected me. And
Well, maybe they were like, well, maybe I'm wrong.
maybe, because I
Yes.
said it confidently.
So maybe they're going around going, it's Sandition.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Sanditon and I can't read. So
Is that from the makers of Downtown Abbey?
yeah, right. Yeah.
Downtown, where the Addies go. Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah.
wait, say it again for me. Kamal
Nanjiani.
Gianni.
Johnny, I believe.
Nanjiani.
Yeah.
It sounds, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
That
think
sounds
that's it.
Italian to me, exotic. Non-Gianni.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Kamal's
sorry.
in it. Kamal's in it.
Kamal, please go on our
Yes.
podcast and
Oh my
correct
goodness,
us.
can you imagine?
Yeah, you
awesome.
He's very
idiots.
funny in that movie. He's like hysterical in that movie too. I thought he.
Yeah, he was very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I think he kind of saved it a little bit.
Yeah.
Following the events of the Avengers Endgame, an unexpected tragedy forces a group of ancient aliens who have been living on Earth in secret for thousands of years out of the shadows to reunite against mankind's most ancient enemy, the Deviants.
So
Yeah, there was a
exciting.
lot of there was
Lauren Ridloff is it? I believe that's how
Yeah.
you say her last name. She's deaf.
Yes.
The deaf actress. It was very fun to
Selma Hayek?
see that on there.
Don Lee, Kit Harington. A lot of people were divided about this film.
Well, it was the lowest rated Marvel movie, and
but it was
made
still
the
highly rated.
least amount of
but
money.
just, yes, on their scale.
Right.
Yeah.
But, we liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. American Underdog, Zachary Levi, here's the name, Anna Paquin.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right,
you
so
got
right.
that. Yeah.
Dennis Quaid,
Oh wow.
Adam Baldwin,
What
Bruce
movie is
McGill.
this?
Yeah, I know. I never heard of this.
Yeah, Chance Kelly. This tells us inspirational true story of Kurt Warner, who is still alive.
Oh yeah.
Who went from a stock boy at a grocery store to a 2-time NFL MVP, Super Bowl champion, and Hall of Fame quarterback. Okay, House of Gucci
Oh, yes.
by Ridley Scott, right? With Lady
The
Gaga.
Father, the Son, and the House of Gucci.
Yeah, and Adam Driver. And I think we should have a watching party and then only talk
Yeah.
like people in House of Gucci.
Our name, Sweetie. I like that. I only saw like little clips of it, but that part really got me.
Yeah, it sounds like I can't say if that's a good accent or I don't
Oh,
know where it's coming from, but all I know it's
It's entertaining.
entertaining and contagious.
Yeah.
So, inspired by the shocking true story of the family behind the Italian fashion empire when Patrizia Reggiani, an outsider from humble beginnings, marries into the Gucci family. Her unbridled ambition begins to unravel a family legacy and triggers a reckless spiral of betrayal, decadence, revenge, and ultimately murder. Yes. And last but not least, we have The King's Man with Ralph Fiennes, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Stanley Tucci, Tom Hollander.
Oh.
Not
Oh.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
I'm sure he gets that a lot.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Tom Holland. Okay. Daniel Bruhl, Charles Dance, and here's another name I can't pronounce, Reese Ifans.
I need to see.
So this is a sequel, right?
Yeah, it was a sequel. It's a prequel.
A prequel.
A sequel
to,
prequel.
A sequel prequel to.
So
yeah.
one man must race against the time. One man must race against time to stop history's worst tyrants and criminal masterminds as they get together to plot a war that could wipe out millions of people and destroy humanity. So if you guys know The King's Men, this is a
Oh,
prequel.
yeah.
and
Oh,
it's
I love
called
those.
The King's Man.
Oh, I have to watch that one.
Cool.
I love the
That's
King's
it.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll put that in the show notes. And that does it for another episode. If you want to listen to older episodes or read those show notes, visit our website, mcplpodcast.com. If you have a question, comment, suggestion, complaint, please send it
Please
to
don't complain. I feel bad for not pronouncing
What is there going to be?
names right.
Shakespeare. The Shakespeare Society
they're
is going to go
coming.
after Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. That's like saying
How
yummy
dare-
bread.
Yeah.
Oh, he put it in a sentence.
How
so now
dare-
we're say
how
yummy
da-
bread. Ooh.
How dare doth you?
Yeah. Give me a break.
So-
Maybe he did steal everything.
So that's podcast at mcplibrary.org. Attention, Sarah Fade. And also, if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button and hit subscribe. We'd love you to subscribe. So thank you so much for listening. For Sarah Fade and Nicole Rambo, I'm Sal DiVincenzo. See you on the next show.